Hey guys, this is Phil Aguilar from PhilAguilarOnline.com, and welcome to Tech Tip Tuesday. And today I'm not coming from my home office. I'm actually coming from Northwest Minnesota, actually Uppsala, Minnesota. And I am at family camp right now. And not only do I enjoy coming here every year, same week, July 4th week, with my family. But now this year, obviously, with my newly wedded wife. But do I enjoy it? Yes, I enjoy it. I always do every year. Always get this week off from work. Always take the vacation. But this year, I should say, a little different, just because it's I didn't have to ask anybody for a vacation. I finally got to the point where I could just call ahead, make the reservation, pay our deposit, and book it. And without having to ask for the week off, without having to make sure I asked early enough, because if I wasn't high in that seniority list, I might not get it, things like that. And I think most of you, understand that. If you're in any kind of workplace, you're always hoping to get the best weeks of the year off, and July 4th week is one of those ones that everybody wants off. This year it's a little different because it's on a Friday, but everybody wants the week off, and it's always one of the most popular ones that where I used to work, and I wasn't very high on the list, but I did get it off in the last few years. I always have, actually, for a long time now. I think we've been coming to this camp for eight straight summers, same week every year. And even though my kids are getting older, they wouldn't. They don't want to go anywhere else. They want to come here. My daughter's 19 now, and she's not even here yet, but she'll be getting off work and coming up here and meeting us here. So, but we're having a great time, and wherever you are this 4th of July week, I hope you're doing the same, having a good time with whether it's still working your regular job, but looking forward to a longer weekend. At least you get Friday off. I'm sure most people do. But just hoping it all works out for you and where you are. Now today, I wanted to go over some tech tips that I use in my business. And if you right now, if you are on the webinar here, that's great. If you're watching this on Google Plus or on my YouTube channel at a later time, which happens, which is good. You can still utilize these same tools that I use in my business. Now, the one that I can't stress enough that everyone, I think, that gets into home-based business is striving for is exactly what I'm doing right now. I am about 100 some miles away from my house, my home office, my internet connection, where I am, but I'm still able to do this. I'm still able to connect with my Google Hangout, my webinars on air, and put a live training out there from Uppsala, Minnesota. Now, most people in the world don't have any clue of where Uppsala, Minnesota is, and you don't really need to. But the point is that it's off the beaten path. We've got a great lake out here. I was actually just out at the lake right now and watching some canoe races. Today was a little cooler day. It only got up to about 60. I think it was about 63 or 64. So it was kind of a long pants, and it will be a sweatshirt evening here. But great time. A lot of families here. But my point is that I'm able to work wherever I am. You've seen some Facebook posts from me today. You've seen different things from my location. But the point is I still have the opportunity to work from where I am, wherever that is. I mean, I could be here. I could be at my home office. I could be at Caribou, and I think you guys all understand that. But what the great thing is that you don't have to do this from a certain place. If you're on vacation, take it with you. There's no real reason to not be able to interact with your fans or your followers or the people in your downline or wherever you are, because we all have the technology now. So the excuse of, well, I'm going to go on vacation, or I'm going to go here, I'm going to go there, that's not really an excuse anymore. Okay, so just keep that in mind. But I'm going to get into this real quick here. I'm going to actually cut a little short today. I'm actually being at this camp. It's actually a Christian camp, and we do have a chapel that starts in about 24 minutes from now. So I always want to be at that. My family's obviously going to be there, so, and it's just about 3 minutes from where I am right now. So I'm going to cut a little short tonight, but I'm going to give you some great tech tips that you can utilize in your business right now. And one of them is, and I'm going to do a screen share, but one of them is Facebook video uploads. Now, I'm not talking about taking your smartphone and holding it up and talking for 2 minutes and just hitting the post button. That's not exactly what I'm talking about. In fact, that's not even near what I'm talking about. I'm talking about actually taking quality video with whatever software, whatever video software you use. And I'm not talking about YouTube. You can upload YouTube videos to, obviously, Facebook and put in your posts, but those videos aren't they're only in the newsfeed. They go on your timeline, but the video actually isn't uploaded to Facebook. It's on YouTube. So Facebook just throws them in the newsfeed, and eventually they just disappear down the newsfeed. And that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about actually putting video onto your Facebook timeline, uploading the video to Facebook, and it goes on your timeline, but it goes into your videos on your timeline. So they're always there for people to see. So if you don't have a YouTube channel, which a lot of people don't, you can do this very easy. Okay, now I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do. So I'm going to do a screen share. I'll go to the screen share right now, and I'm going to, okay, there we go. I'm going to go to Facebook. Okay, now this is my news feed, and that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about clicking here and where it says add photos, video. I'm not talking about that at all. I'm talking about your timeline. So go to your timeline, and you see on here where it says photos, right here. It says photos, so click on photos. All right, here we are. This is photos. Okay, now go to get to add video right here. Now, first of all, I'm going to show you mine. So this is all the pictures inside my timeline, and I think everybody's pretty aware of that. But I'm talking about video. I'm talking about adding video to your timeline. So you go to your albums, and then it says videos. Click on videos, and this will actually take you to all my videos right here on my Facebook timeline. So as you can see, I have, what do I have? I don't remember how many I have here. 4, 8, 12, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26 videos. Some of them are funny stuff from church camp or some of the different things, the youth groups that I help out with, but a lot of them are business video. And as you can see, there's a lot of them. And most of them are fairly short. As you can see, 3 minutes, 1 minute, 1 minute, 2:50, 1 minute, 3 minutes, 36 seconds. That's the intro. 3 minutes. That was a bike ride there. I did a bike ride a while back. 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes. They're fairly short because for one reason, they show up in the news feed. And you don't want to do an 8-minute video in a news feed because people aren't going to watch it. What you want to do is let's say you have 5,000 friends, and I don't. You want these people to know who you are, and by posting out there, that's great. I mean, that works. Okay, if you don't want to do video, and I understand that, but what I'm saying is this is really effective for getting people to basically introduce yourself to people, or to tell them a little bit about your lifestyle, or to tell them a little bit about what you do, or maybe even what kind of product you are promoting. Not necessarily buy my product, but I'm talking about things like, talking about health and wellness. Let's say you're working out in the morning and you're talking about that, or you're talking about how your lifestyle or your family, or, things, just tips. And I do a lot of tips in here. Okay? So you can see here, this is where you would add video right here. So if I wanted to add video, let's say I filmed a video with my with my phone, or in this case, let's say you use a regular camera that has video on it. You plug it into your laptop or plug it into your computer by USB port and load it to your hard drive. Okay, so it's on your hard drive already. So if you wanted to add that video to Facebook, you're going to load it to Facebook, click your add video, and then it says choose video to upload. That's basically all you do, and you find your video, and a lot of times mine go in my videos, or my business videos, or my flip cam videos. Yeah, I use my flip cam a lot, and this is one of the folders with a lot of my specific videos. A lot of these are YouTube videos, and I'll show you my flip cam videos. And these are my flip cam videos, and these are the ones that are generally what I do to put on Facebook. As you can see, I have a lot of them, whether it's on vacation or different things, but I got a ton of them. And a lot of these are duplicates, but because I did some editing to them, and I haven't deleted all of them, but I think you get the idea. So basically, that is it. I mean, how hard is that? And then you upload it here, and I'll show you. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna put one in there, give you an idea of what I mean. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna just grab one here and start loading it. Here's a short one. Click on it. See, it starts load. As it's loading, and like I said, I film a lot of videos for my deck. I film a lot of videos that are like, let's say I have a new blog post, and I want to put my new blog post up, and I just published it. But what I want to do is I want to put it on Facebook. Well, if I just put it in the newsfeed, if I just announce that I got a new blog post and I put the link in my newsfeed and say a little bit about it, what happens is it disappears after a while. It just gets pushed down and pushed down and pushed down. Now, let's say I'm loading up my video, I did a little intro video for a blog post, and if I do that here, a minute, just know, hey, I just released my new blog post. It's about Facebook PPC marketing. I got three blog posts in a series, and I just talked a little bit about it, just introducing it, saying I just released it, and here it is. What happens is I'm loading it, and then I put the title here, say, release of, like, let's say, are you interested in a Facebook PC, learning more about it? I would put that here, okay? And then I would put a description here. So type like, I just released my new Facebook PPC video, and it's great for helping people learn about PPC, what they need to do. And this is, first blog in a series of 3. So I'll look for more updates, and here it is. And what I do is I'll put a link in the description. So what happens is the description and the title, after it's uploaded, show up in my newsfeed. So they show up in my newsfeed right there, and people can say, oh, okay. And click on it. They watch the video, and if you know on Facebook right now, even mobile, the videos they autoplay, but they don't have sound. So you have to click on them to actually get the sound. So once you click on it, it opens up. It starts playing the sound. So it's a little short video saying, hey, he's got a new blog post. The big advantage here is, yeah, I can put the link in there, and they can click on the link and then go straight to the blog. But the thing is, it doesn't get pushed down my newsfeed. It doesn't get pushed down people's newsfeed. It goes straight to my timeline. It's always there. It never goes away. The link is always there. The link to my opportunity is always there. The link to my blog is always there. Whatever link I put in there, it's always there. And one thing that I've used, and I'm going to actually cancel this because it's just, first of all, it's going too slow, and I think you get the idea. But the one thing that I do here is I can use these videos when people ask me questions. Like, let's say someone says, hey, tell me about this Facebook PPC. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll tell you what. Can I send you a link to a video I just did on Facebook about my Facebook PPC series? And they say, oh, sure. So I send them the link. They get the video of me, telling them about it, and then all have to do is click the link below it, and it takes them right to my blog. And then they read it, and while they're there, actually, if it's the first time there, they can actually get on my list by subscribing or just filling out the form, and all of a sudden, right there, they're already on my list. So they're on my team already, and they're reading the information that they asked for. And they watch a video of me, so they know a little bit about me. So it's like really easy stuff, and it's just a no-brainer because it just makes so much sense for people to be able to learn a little bit about me, but learn about what they wanted to learn about, which was Facebook PPC. Whatever it is, learn how to blog, learn how to put up a YouTube channel, things like that. I'm doing all that stuff. Just a lot of good information here, but it's a great tool. Like I said, Facebook videos, I'm uploading them straight to your timeline rather than using your smartphone and put them in a post because they just disappear. They don't get that long-term residual use that could really benefit you. And they definitely benefited my business, no doubt about that. Okay, so I'm going to go back, and the other thing that I wanted to talk about here was, let's see here, custom links. Okay, now this is my Lead System Pro back office, and I'm not going to really get into this. This is the community that I'm involved in, but that's not my point. My point is custom links. Now, I hear a lot about people saying, "Wow, they don't allow me to send links. They don't allow me to post these links because Facebook, they think they're spam because all they see is these kinds of links going around." So they kind of label them as spam, and then they reject you, and then they throw you in Facebook jail. And I see a lot of people that do that. And I just talked to someone just yesterday morning about that same thing. They said, "Oh, I can't even post in groups anymore because they put me in jail because they think you're spamming." And you're throwing up the same link everywhere, and it's not customized. If it's Joe Blow's MLM, and that's what they see, and they see the same link going around, Joe Blow's MLM, and it's flying everywhere. All the bells and the whistles go off, and they say, "Oh, I'm gonna flag that as spam, and we're gonna put that person in jail." So that's what happens. That's why you can't post links like that too much. So my point is that I'm going to show you. Well, there's a lot of ways to do custom links. Okay. One of them is tinyurl. It's a link shortener, and what you do is you go to tinyurl. It's free. You can go there and get a free trial through there, and you put your links in, and it shortens them, and actually, turns them into something different than what it is. So Facebook's confused as to thinking it's not spam. So it's like masking your link. And but that's a good strategy. There's a lot of custom link software, a lot of free software out there. But one of them that I use that's real effective for me is in my Lead System Pro, in the community that I'm involved in. It is my custom links. And if I go to my page and go under my custom links right here, that's the page I'm on right here. These are all some of the stuff that I promote. This is just a little part of what I promote here. Okay, it's definitely not all of it. I'll tell you that. So just keep that in mind. This is just some of what I promote. So Wednesday webinars, my webinar registration, Tuesday webinars, Tube Mojo Traffic. That's a product that is just an awesome product. Sponsoring Secrets, Namecheap, my domain. I could send that. People have said, "How do you blog?" And I talk to them a little bit, and then I send them my name sheet link, and it's customized. As you can see right here, this is it, customized, and I send it to them. So very easy to do. These are all custom links that I promote right here. So remember, there's a lot of ways to customize the links and get Facebook to actually send those links when you're in jail, or so you can avoid going to jail. When you're in jail, they don't allow you to send any links. So avoid going to jail. I guess that's what I would say. So that's about it for today. I hope I plug out of this, get out of this here. There we go. I hope you got some great information out of that. I hope it helps you. And if you have any questions at all, you can connect with me here or anywhere. You can see me. I mean, I'm pretty much everywhere. So even when I'm on vacation. So thanks a lot for stopping by and sharing my vacation with me. Hope you got some use, and I will see you tomorrow night.